KD Country 94 weather.
Here's a look at your local weatherology forecast. Slight chance of thunderstorms today, otherwise sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Daytime highs approaching 91. Easterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies again. Tonight, chance of thunderstorms. Lows dip down to about 73. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on KD Country 94. Currently 88.
Keeping you informed, this is KD Country 94 and Z96.3 News.
This Kansas Information Network update is brought to you by Eaton Roofing and Exteriors.
I'm Rena Flores with 13 News. The Kansas Department of Transportation is raising awareness of the dangers of bridge strikes. The agency says 377 vehicles hit Kansas bridges in 2025, slightly more than one collision per day. KDOT says the data shows 9 people were killed in those crashes and another 138 were hurt. And you have one more week to take advantage of a statewide program granting you free access to attractions across the state. Sunflower Summer runs through this Sunday. The state program allows various venues, programs, and parks to offer free admission to kids and one parent. This does include many museums, state parks, and activity centers. You can learn more about the program at sunflowersummer.org. I'm Rena Flores with 13 News with your latest headlines.
This Kansas Information Network update is brought to you by Eaton Roofing and Exteriors.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle. Or forget extra diapers. And never give in to a meltdown. You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face. Never let them have too much screen time. And never bribe them for just one more bite. You say you'd never let them out in public without their hair brushed. Never, ever become a minivan mom. And you'd never give them your phone for a quiet dinner.
Calling boss work phone.
So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Soybeans and corn are higher. Cattle and hogs are mixed. I'm John Perkins with a Brownfield Market Update. Plant your potential and harvest your reality with Stein. Turn potential into reality by planting the best genetics from Stein and leveraging the extensive knowledge of their agronomic experts. Soybeans and corn are up with a week-to-week decline in the good to excellent ratings from the USDA Monday. August beans are 6 3/4 higher at 12.15 1/4. September's up 8 at 12.07 3/4. September corn's 8 higher at 4.59 3/4. December's up 7 3/4 at 4.81 3/4. Live cattle are higher ahead of widespread direct business, with most active October up 295 at 221.72. Nearby feeder cattle are higher. Deferred months are lower on supply-based spread adjustments. September feeders are up 602 at 337.95. And on spread trade in the higher midday pork, August hogs are down 12 at 102.85. October's up 25 at 88.05. Brownfield.
Email from school about the incident today.
Scary.
Tell me about it. Did you have any idea that was going on?
None. I mean, you saw Derek at the game last night, too. Did you have a clue?
No, but you know, teachers like me, parents, we don't always know as much as you guys do. Kids hear first about what's going on with other kids.
Half the time, it's rumors.
It can be hard to tell sometimes, but if you have a concern about a friend who's having trouble with alcohol, prescription drugs, bullying, violence, anything, you need to tell an adult. Mom or me, a teacher, coach, school counselor, someone you know and trust.
Dad, no kid is gonna tell an adult about that kind of stuff.
I get it, but if we don't know, we can't help. Speaking up about a problem, that's what helping a friend is all about.
For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
to refresh your home? At Ellen's of Tipton, you'll find quality flooring, window treatments, and design ideas to fit your style. Serving North Central Kansas for over 50 years, Ellen's is a family-owned business built on experience, service, and the latest in home trends. From carpet, luxury vinyl tile, and hardwood to custom Graber shades, they'll help bring your vision to life, start to finish. Stop by and chat with Lexi at Ellen's of Tipton today or visit ellensoftipton.com.
Whether you're heating your pool, garage, or planning ahead for colder weather, you can fuel your home with Central Valley Ag. At CVA, propane isn't just for the farm. It's for homeowners, too. Get reliable residential propane service backed by local people you know and trust. From water heaters to generators, CVA Propane helps keep your home running comfortably year-round. Learn more at cvacoop.com.
Looking for durable, stylish dining furniture built to last? Come to Domini's Furniture in Downs. Open 9 to 5 Tuesday through Friday and 9 to 4 on Saturdays. Domini's is the largest Chromecraft dealer in a 5-state area, featuring a showroom with 21 sets and over 120 chairs in stock. Choose from beautiful finishes like chestnut, walnut, stainless steel, or black nickel, plus a variety of easy-to-clean fabrics and vinyl. With laminated tables in all sizes and Chromecraft's industry-leading swivel, tilt, and caster features, you'll find quality and comfort that stands the test of time. Visit Domini Furniture today, where great value meets lasting quality.
Over 65 or turning 65 soon? Medicare doesn't have to be confusing. Alicia and Denise at Strother Insurance are here to cut through the clutter, explain your options, and help you choose the plan that's right for you. Wanting to make sure your family is taken care of when you're gone? From Medicare supplements and final expense coverage to individual and group health insurance, they'll make the process easy to understand. Skip the stress and ignore those scam calls. Call Strother Insurance today at 282-8151 or stop by 301 South Main in Smith Center.
KD Country 94.
Direct cash cattle trade is quiet and cash hogs have no comparison. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report, brought to you by the Propane Education and Research Council. Diesel price swings and an unstable grid can put your livestock's health in danger. Reliable propane powers heaters and ventilation fans at a fraction of the cost. Learn more at propane.com/ag. Direct cash cattle trade activity is starting to pick up. Bids have been floated in Kansas at $228 live and in Nebraska at $360 dressed. Asking prices remain elusive. There was a light round of business reported in Nebraska Monday at $360 dressed. That's $5 lower than the prior week's weighted averages. Those are marked for delayed delivery. There was also some light trade in Kansas at $228 live. Box beef was sharply higher and higher on solid demand for moderate offerings. Choice up $2.91 at $365.80. Select was 76 cents higher at $345.92. Heat continues to impact sale barn activity in parts of the country. At the Tina Livestock Market in Missouri, the bulk of the sales were 859 to 906 pound steers. Feeders and calves all sold with sharply lower undertones. Medium and large one feeder steers, 849 pounds, brought $339.75. Feeder steers, 906 pounds, brought $337.25. Medium and large one feeder heifers, 576 to 584 pounds, brought $385 to $393. Cash hogs have no comparison at midday with large negotiated purchases. Processors continue to be more aggressive in their procurement efforts. The market is largely focused on demand. Globally, there have been some bright spots, but long-term concerns are lingering. Pork's a competitively priced protein in the retail space, which continues to provide support for domestic demand. Barrows and Gilts at the National Daily Direct had a weighted average of 101.32. The Iowa, Minnesota had a weighted average of 101.85, and the Western Corn Belt had a weighted average of $100.80. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are steady at $65. At Illinois, slaughter sows were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $36 to $48. Barrows and Gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings. And pork values were higher at midday, up $1.30 at $105.75. Bellies were up sharply. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for kids, teens, or young adults. It's just not.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals and volatile organic compounds into your body.
And nicotine, the same highly addictive substance found in regular cigarettes.
Nicotine can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s,
affecting learning, memory, attention, and impulse control, and priming the brain for other addictions.
Vaping products also come in kid-friendly flavors that can make them appealing to youth.
And many kids also use other drugs, like marijuana, in vaping devices.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media,
many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping, because when you talk, they hear you.
For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Your number one source for local sports in North Central Kansas. This is KD Country 94 and Z96.3 Sports.
KIN Sports, I'm Spencer Dupuy. A public meeting held by the Kansas City Royals and Crown Center at Union Station in KC-Mo to discuss the rezoning for the nearly $3 billion downtown ballpark district was shut down after about an hour on Monday evening. Chants of "Let us vote" brought the meeting to a halt as hundreds demanded answers about the future of the ballpark district, their properties, and traffic concerns in Crown Center. Some attendees of Monday's meeting were residents of the San Francisco Tower. That's on Grand Boulevard. They showed up to voice their opinions on the project. After a multi-year saga that involved both sides of the state line, the Royals made it official in April that the downtown baseball was coming to KC-Mo, but at what cost, it seems, as maybe they're going to have to rethink their plans. According to reports, the City Plan Commission is set to take up a rezoning proposal on August 5th. The Royals hope to break ground in the stadium in 2027. Kansas Information Network Sports. I'm Spencer Dupuy.
Coming up, it's your KDNS KZDY Sports Bite with John Bowden. Brought to you by Treb Construction in Tipton, your one-stop shop for construction, concrete work, and garage doors.
Wakanda Water, a division of Remus Plumbing in Downs. Whether you need salt, water softeners, or a new RO system, give Wakanda Water in Downs a call.
And Goddard Repair, specializing in semi and trailer repair on Highway 24 in Beloit. Proud supporters of your area athletics. And now for your Sports Bite.
And back on KD Country Sports, getting the honor and privilege, just kind of come across the wire on Facebook and the internet. And then I do a lot of watch of the Cowboy Channel, and we ran into a young man, 2023 graduate from Tescott High School, lives in Brookville, Kansas. Rhett Robbins, a professional cowboy, saddle bronc rider, bareback rider. Rhett, what have you been up to this summer?
Oh, not much. Putting a lot of miles on the truck, trying to keep the rig full.
You pretty constant on the rodeo circuit this year? Had a big ride at Pretty Prairie this year, 87, 85 and a half at Manhattan over the weekend with Saddle Bronc. Kind of talk about your career and where this all started when you was a young man.
I was probably 4 years old when parents started taking me to junior rodeos and stuff, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. I mean, it's been my whole life. I'm fourth generation. So
when you talk about competing on the circuit and Central Plains Rodeo Association, kind of talk about the how you all get started in that and how you select where you're going to go and when you're going to go.
When I was a senior in high school, I kind of got into pro rodeo, and I've been prairie circuits then. Central Plains region at the college, pretty good. Go to quite a few college rodeos for Garden City, and it's all been good.
Rhett, when we talk about saddle bronc riding, you and I were talking off the air about marking out. You got to have your legs forward across the horse's neck, and then all hell breaks loose. You're hanging on for dear life with the pole rope, I guess you call it, and then you got to mark him out. But kind of talk about the different techniques between saddle bronc riding and bareback riding.
Yeah, I actually ride bareback horses. I don't ride saddle horses. In the bronc riding, you're in a saddle and you got a rein and got a lift on your rein to keep you in the saddle. And in the bareback riding, you're on your hand in pretty much a suitcase handle. It's called a rigging. And once you're in there, you're either going to get bucked down and drug around the arena, or you're going to try to fight it out and spur power one through it. But
as you look at your career and keep advancing, and you've won a few events the last couple of years, and the cost of fuel and stuff like that, you told me that the entry fee is not terrible, between $110 and $300-400 at Dodge City, but the diesel get there in your truck and that stuff is very, very expensive. But it is a hobby, and you make a career out of it. Just kind of talking about hitting the road and how you decide where you go and when you go.
Actually, my traveling partner and my mom have to communicate, because I'd have us lost and probably ended up in the worst rodeos we could imagine. So I let other people do my entering. But it costs a lot to go up and down the road. Diesel's between $3.50 and $5, so it does cost a lot. But we try and have 2 or 3 guys in the truck to split fuel. It's a lot of fun.
When you go to an event, you have 2 judges per event. Just talk about what those 2 judges are marking and how they're scoring the ride.
Yeah, so you got 2 judges. Each judge has 50 points, 25 for the rider and 25 for the horse. So they judge the horse on how good the horse is, how hard it bucks, how honest it is, and they judge the rider on how well he handles the horse and how good he spurs it, and just how good a control he can keep through the ride. 8
seconds can go awfully fast and it can go awfully slow, but when one of the things that I really, the hair on the back of my neck stands up is when you guys nod your head and it's time to go. What makes it right? What makes it wrong when you nod your head and you're ready to ride?
And a lot of people say they have trouble nodding when they're in the chute, but to be honest, you don't even really think about it. As soon as you can feel that gate open and that horse move a little bit, man, it lights a fire.
Well, Rhett, you got a chance to go some local rodeos, have your relation and friends kind of watch you. You got Abilene, Hill City, Phillipsburg, and Dodge City coming up this month. Just kind of talk about what it looks like for the rest of your summer and what you're hoping to do the next 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, this week we got a lot of Prairie Circuit rodeos, so we'll be in Dodge and Hill City, Phillipsburg, and Abilene. But it means a lot to be able to go to these close rodeos and kind of show our talent. But the ball didn't get rolling for me until just pretty recent this year, so I'm pretty fired up right now. I got everything going, and I'm ready to go win some money.
Well, riding a bareback saddle bronc's kind of like riding a motorcycle or other things that are dangerous. It's not a matter of when you crash, it's how hard. Have you had any real serious injuries or crashes the last couple of years?
Yeah, I have. Beginning of this year, I fractured the bottom of my back, and I've had a full shoulder rebuilt. I've had quite a few concussions. I mean, there's a lot of injuries. It's like you said, it's not a matter of when you crash, or not if you crash, it's when, and it's just how bad it's going to be.
Well, Rhett Robin, it's been an honor and pleasure to meet you. A great young man from Brickville, Kansas, and graduate of Test, Kansas, and you perked my interest in rodeo. I do a lot of watching on the Cowboy Channel and seen you ride a couple times last year, and then just a reel came up over the weekend, and I made contact with you. You got a real fan here in myself, and hopefully we'll get up to Phillipsburg or one of these area rodeos and get to meet you in person. And best of luck the rest of the summer, and thanks for coming on KD Country Sports today.
Thank you for having me.
When it's time to haul livestock equipment or your favorite ride, trust Miller Welding and Downs, the area's newest Titan trailer dealer. Choose from livestock trailers, heavy-duty flatbeds, and car trailers, all backed by a standard 5-year tongue-to-tail light warranty. Miller Welding is also your source for B&W hitches, Sherco tarps and trap openers, and Country Clipper zero-turn mowers. Plus, they offer custom welding and fabrication, a full-service ag mechanic shop, and carry bumper-to-bumper auto parts for all your parts and filter needs. Stop by Miller Welding on Highway 24 in Downs or call 785-454-3425. That's 785-454-3425. Wakanda Boats in Kansas and Nebraska is ready to get you on the water. Starcraft fishing pontoons, Harris Lounger pontoons, and the aluminum and fiberglass Lund fishing boat, sure to make memories on the water to last a lifetime. Boats in stock and ready to order. 180-month in-house financing available. Rebates and military discounts available now. Call or stop in one of our locations to learn more. Wakanda Boats carries a large lineup of fishing gear, boat gear, tubes, boards, skis, and Coast Guard approved life jackets. WakandaBoats.com. Let's get you on the water. Summer in Kansas means sunshine, fun, and smart skincare. At Osborne County Memorial Hospital, they're here to help you stay safe while you soak up the season. Before you head outside, remember sunscreen, hats, and hydration go a long way. Reapply SPF every 2 hours, avoid the brightest part of the day between 10 and 2, and check your skin for any new or changing spots. Have questions or concerns? Their team is just around the corner. Osborne County Memorial Hospital, keeping you protected and healthy this summer.
Schools
School's out, the kids are home, and suddenly everyone's online at once. Streaming movies, gaming with friends, video calls, and scrolling non-stop, all while you're trying to work or relax. That's why you need Cunningham Fiber Internet, built for summer with lightning-fast speeds. Smooth streaming and reliable connections in every room. Fiber keeps the whole family connected, without the buffering battles. Don't let slow internet ruin the fun. Upgrade to fiber and get the speeds your family needs. Give one of your local Cunningham Fiber offices a call today to get signed up for Fiber Internet.
Your excitement for the Phillipsburg Rodeo has been building for weeks. You're thinking about the bull riding. Your better half wants the barrel race. And the kids, well, they love it all, especially the cotton candy. This is Randy Corley inviting you to Kansas' biggest rodeo this weekend. God, family, and country. That's the Phillipsburg Rodeo. Get your tickets at kansasbiggestrodeo.com or Garrett Insurance. Phillipsburg Rodeo, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights.
KD Country 94. It's the best country.